If you wanna stay with me, if you wanna try, maybe you could be with me, but only for the night.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the board game. No, I'm sorry, welcome back to the Boardgame Specialist. I am getting confused. That's us.
I thought we were on
So
your
today,
YouTube channel.
yeah, and I don't know, like I haven't recorded in a long time because we had to move the office around, right? Like I had to bring it upstairs, and then on the 24th, my Wi-Fi quit. Like our router had to be replaced, so I only got internet again here like 2-3 days ago. So I'm like, well, we're not trying to record on a hotspot with my phone. So it's been an interesting time. Now this episode's going to be a little bit different for us, Carla, because we're doing this more like like as a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
We have topics we want to talk about. Like I've got that prepped. I haven't like got any. We have a bunch of games around us, so we can hold stuff up if we want. And I haven't even really told you what I've put in the topics of what the questions are going to be. So it's going to be brand new information for some of us. But we're doing a recap of 2025 and kind of like plans for 2026, basically.
Yeah.
Now, before we get started into that, I just want to talk about real quick about the BG Stat app. Because it's an amazing app. If you're into board games, you need to have this on your phone, in my opinion. And there's a cost associated with it. I think it's like around $7 to $11 if you want the challenges, which we do. So, but it keeps track of your gameplays. It keeps track of your collection. It keeps track of like all the stats, and we use it well, we're just talking about that. We use it daily, me and you anyways. But it's just like has such great, because when we do our top 9 list, we're like, okay, well, let's do this. We're like, how can we find which game fits that? That app will do that for you. Like it's very convenient. Especially for what we do, but then just as a board game hobbyist, it's an amazing app. So BG Stats, major kudos, and they're constantly improving it. So I absolutely love this this app.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it too.
So perfect. Now, normally we do top 9 lists, and normally we talk about what we've played lately, but we're gonna, oops, I'm kind of selecting the wrong thing here. Let me see. We want this one. Yeah, I want the big. Let me go put this back into presentation mode as well. That looks better. Okay, so Happy New Year, Carla. I haven't been talked to you since 2025. So
last year.
Yeah, last year. So what did you do? How did you ring in the new year?
Well, we actually had plans with some friends. We were going to go to a golf simulator and then head over to their house after. And there was about, 4 or 5 couples doing that.
Yeah.
But the people who were hosting it, her dad had just passed away kind of in the meantime from her inviting everybody. So it didn't really happen. So John and I just stayed home and played some games and watched a couple of movies, I think.
Nice.
We watched 2. We watched 1 for sure in a bit. Yeah, it was a quiet night, but it was nice. We played some old games. We played Carcassonne Hunters and Gatherers.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
I've been craving Carcassonne, so I'm like, oh yeah, now's the time. I'll pull it out. And we played one of my favorite duet games, which is Codenames Duet. And we there's kind of a campaign in there where you jump around to different countries and like try to see how many you can win kind of thing by like limiting the amount of number of times you play in that game. So like if you can get
Right.
all the words in like, 9 turns kind of thing. So we played that about 4 or 5 times, which I love. And then we played this other old game. I just bought a whole bunch of little travel games for our upcoming trip for
Right.
Christmas. They were kind of in our stockings. And one of them was called Reversey, which is
Oh,
basically Othello, which I'd played in my like youth, but because I remember the box just looked so familiar. But so
Othello's cool.
yeah, so we just had this little tiny one, but I'm like, I want to learn it before we go. And so I'm like, oh, this is the easiest rules ever. And so it's just like a 2-player abstract strategy where one person is black, one is white, and you're placing these chips on this grid. And anytime you surround the other person's color, they flip in the middle. Kind of probably where Boop got their, base from, like the
Oh,
game
okay,
Boop.
yeah.
And so we played that, and it's so neat because you think like I had like this whole board basically in my color, but then as soon as he can get some on the big outsides, he can flip a whole bunch. And we ended up tying, which is strange because it's obviously an even board, but it's really neat because you think you've got the control of the board, and then all of a sudden they can put a few chips down and flip the majority of yours. So we only played it once, but it's I'm looking for a bigger version of the game now so that we can play at home. But
Nice.
yeah, so we played those, and then of course we had to play Sky Joe. John's like, yes, we're playing this one for sure.
I want that one.
Yeah.
Like it's been on my shopping list. It's made in and out and stuff. And I was like, okay, I need to stop buying games. You should see my table in front of me here. There's so many games. I've got them all out here because I'm going to be doing after this. I'm going to be doing like a game haul video of all the games I got recently, kind of over the holidays. But because they're all packed up, my games are packed up right now, and I'm going into like one closet's just not cutting it. So I ended up buying a bunch of games.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's what we did, and then we watched what was it called, Daddy's Home. We had watched the second version like around Christmas, which is more of a Christmas version, and then we watched the first one. So
Nice.
funny. And then started watching, I don't know if you all know Mr. Bean, but he
Yes.
started these like series. This one was called Baby or Man versus Baby. It was a Christmas.
I've been seeing the previews for that.
Oh my gosh, it just gives me anxiety because everything goes wrong for him, and it's like, no, like, one of those things where like he can't control anything that's happening, but it ended up being
Nice.
like little shows, so there was like 4 shows of it. So John's like, oh my god, I can't take it anymore, like it's too stressful. But we ended up watching that one, and apparently there's another one, Man versus Bee. I just used to be a big Mr. Bean fan, just when he did his little, I think they were silent movies almost, because he didn't really
Yeah,
talk.
well, he never talked. Yeah.
But he does in this one. These ones he talks. But he's such a physical comedian to me. Like, just even his expressions alone are hilarious. And I like that kind of comedy. So, yeah. So that's what we did. What about you?
So we had a couple of friends over. We started like at 8 at night, and we did it at 8 at night so that we could watch the Stranger Thing finale at 6. So we watched that first. Then around 8, we had some friends show up. So we did like, a bunch of snacks. We over the holidays, like it was family tradition. My mom would always make a slush for Christmas. And now that I think back on it, why are we doing this at Christmas instead of the summertime when slush would make way more sense? But it was always a Christmas. So we were talking about, we should make a slush for the holidays. As we're walking into Canadian Tire and come across right in front the Ninja slushing machine that's on sale. And Lee's like, well, it's a sign we got to take this home. So we've been making slush all the time. So we made a slush with this one. It was really good. And it made it so convenient. Oh my God, it's so convenient compared to making a slush before, like, and putting containers and freezing it and pulling in and out of the freezer all night long to make these slush. And we scrape with a spoon. Doesn't compare. The Ninja slushing machine is amazing.
Right.
And yeah, so we had snacks, we had that, and then we had a game night. And it's been tradition. I've done game night for New Year's Eve for forever, as far back can kind of remember. And we ended up playing a bunch of games. We played Hitster Bingo, which was a big hit. Yeah, because Hitster is like a music timeline type of game. And you kind of get a little blurb on the music and you try to figure out where it fits in the timeline of the other songs you have in front of you. Hitster Bingo is kind of like everybody plays at the same time, and you spin this little disco ball in the middle and it'll give you a category. And there's two sides of the categories. We were playing on the easy side so that it's kind of easier for everybody. And one is like, is it a solo artist or is it a group? One is trying to guess the year within 2 years of the actual, or within 4 years. And some is like, is it before 2000? And there's another one that I can't remember. But you have all these different categories and you spin it. And then depending on the categories, that, oh, okay, great. So we need to try to guess the year within 4 years. And then you play the clip of the music and everybody writes down on the board what they think. And then you reveal it. If you're within 4 years, then you get to check off that color category on your bingo card, and the first one to get a line wins. So that was
individual play, not team play in this one.
No, it's individual play, yeah. Okay. And it'll play up to 6 players.
Nice.
It's like, I think it might be more. Oh, the box is right here. Let me have a look. It'll play up to 12.
Oh, cool.
Now, I think 12 is teams where you would team up with somebody.
Yeah.
But it was a blast, though. And then nobody had played Hitster before or Hitster Bingo. No, that's not true. A couple of them had played Hitster. But it was a huge hit. And then they're like, hey, where did you get this? Okay. Yeah. So it was fun. Then we played Ransom Notes. We ended up playing. What else did we end up playing?
I got that for my niece for Christmas, Ransom Notes.
Yeah, it was a Christmas gift for me as well. It actually was kind of so satisfying. And it's just one of those silly games, like you have a little metal plate, you have a bunch of magnetic words, and you take like a couple of pinches of these words, and then you take turn being the judge, and you'll select a category. It's like, how would you quit? Explain that you're quitting to your boss. And then you put from the words that you have, create this stupid little thing, and then but it's funny, right? And then that kind of like situation, like as a party night like that, it worked out great.
Yeah.
I forget what else we played, but we played up to midnight. Then we did the countdown, and then kind of we're old now, so everybody went home. And then so I would have kept, but some had to drive. So no, we better go home now. I was like, all right, well, it was a lot of fun. It was a blast. But yeah, so that's what we did for New Year's. But let me start with the presentation here, because before we get talking too much, there's a bunch of stuff we want to talk about. So this is our 2025 recap, technically. So we're going to start talking about our 2025. Now, I've asked you to send me your insight on the BG stats, and I figured we would compare. And it's, don't compare to us. And I say that because if we did, I'm losing by a lot. But it doesn't matter how much you play or how much you don't get.
I have a lot more time than you. You work full time. And
job gets in the way.
And I'm not working in the winter, so I have a lot more time than you. So,
and there's that, and then it's more than most people. So if you're trying to meet Carla, you better be retired. And even then, Carla has a commitment to board game like nobody else. But that's what makes her the specialist, right?
And actually, last year, this is nothing compared to last year. Last year I was working, and I had over 2,500 games last year. So I don't know how I did that.
It was unreal. Like, you played so much. Yeah. But you know what? And then like there were times definitely I would have wanted to play way more than I did. But I'm still satisfied with my gameplays, and I think it's just fun to keep track anyways. Yeah. So I'm bringing up my app here so I can kind of look up so closer.
Yeah.
But in 2025, I have played 613 times. And Carla, you played 1,789 times. That's 1,100 times, way more than 1,100 times more than I did. And I had an H index. Now let's talk about H index because that is the number of games that you have played that many times. So for the year, my H index was 7. So that means there are 7 games that I have played 7 times. If I had 8 games that I have played 8 times, then my H index would have been 8. Now, that makes no difference at all. Like, it means nothing. I tend to have a low H index because I don't play the same game often, again and again and again. So that tends to
maybe
be
do a little more than you, but I typically like a variety as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, let's have a look at that because out of my 613 plays, that was 353 different games. So like average twice. I've played these games twice on average, kind of to talk about that. Now with you, it was what, is that 649 or 849?
Yeah, 649.
So you've played 649 different games during the year of 2025. Out of those ones, like for me, 223 were new games that I had not played before 2025. And for you, 287 games to you.
Yeah, now I'm not sure how well that should be right. Like I don't actually every time I get a new game, I don't enter that it's mine.
No, but that's fine. It's just it enters it that this is a new play for you, right? So it would keep track. You play with 71 different people in 17 different locations. I have played with 92 different peoples, and I don't know how many locations is that shown here. Oh yeah, in 15 different locations.
Let's see, year 2025. Who's your top player that you play with?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. So my top player is Lee. And I have played with Lee 175 times. So that's great because Lee's not a big board gamer, but the fact that he is my number 1 player just shows how much he supports the hobby anyways, right?
I have John at 2.
And for you, it was nice. Yeah. Go spouses. Thumbs up.
Yeah, and then who's your next one? So that's nice. It's our spouses.
My next one is you. Yay. You're my number 2 player. And it shows on here that we played 165 times. Now watch, we might have a different number.
Oh, I must have missed 5 because I only have you at 160. You're my 3rd.
Who's your number 2?
Now, it used to always be Cherry, but it's Irina.
Yeah.
Has slipped into number 2. Because we played.
Because Cherry's been so busy this year.
So that was 167 I played with her. And then I have you at 160. So I must have missed recording some. And then my next one is Kayla at 150.
My next one is Kayla as well. Kayla is my number 3. So, yeah, and actually I'm playing with Kayla over the weekend. Her and Ashley are coming over. We're going to do a little game day on Saturday. So it's looking promising for 2026 as well.
Nice.
But you know what's great is with me and you is because when me and you get together, we plan. Like we prep a list of games we want to play. We pre-learn them if we can, and then we sit down and we play it and bang, 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 bang. So and I absolutely love that. And I think that's why you're so up there, like you, because we don't live super close to each other.
No.
But when we play together, we make it count.
Yeah. We play a lot when we get together.
Yeah, that's great. Now, can I look at the chart as well? I think that's interesting because on there you can see the chart of how many plays you have each month. Now you can see Carla's summer dwindles down to like nothing.
Yeah.
and then it
I'll just
picks
go to
back
the
up because that's
Yeah.
golf season for you.
Yep. Yeah, that is literally.
Um, yeah, I'm like a little bit up, down, a little bit all over the place. Like at the beginning of the year, there were a couple of months where there was very little gaming, and it kind of became picked up a little bit, kind of became a little bit more, I don't know, sustained, I guess, the amount of play that we have. But I think that looks cool, kind of. Now let's have a look at, because you have on there like the category. Let me bring up
the category.
because I had, well, the categories of play of type of games that you've played. It's right there. It's such like, what do you mean? So your number one category is card game. I was card game as well. So we tend to go, me and you, we like our card games.
Yeah, we do.
Like our trick taking, our ladder climbing, shedding card games, like.
And we like
it's a card
collecting
game.
them as well. We're big card game collectors because it takes up so much little space that anytime we see one or play one we like,
100%. And they're fairly inexpensive. It's easy to build a collection of card games. And I think to me, like, it's the Acadian roots, right? Like I grew up playing tons of card games, so
me too. Yep.
It's a no-brainer. Now, my number two category, that must be because of you, is animals.
That's mine too.
I
forced you to play all these animal games.
I'm not against animal games. 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so card game for me was 40.
36. 40?
Yeah.
Okay, my card game is 36, and then my animals are 18%.
Yeah. After that, I have party games because that tends to be when I play games, we have people over, it's a larger group, then party game is what tends to get played. Nice. And it's just, party games are easy to get to the table. Yep. So that's, for me, was at 12%. So
my
lots
next
of party game gets
abstract
played.
strategy, and that's at.
I am not surprised.
I play a lot of that.
You're a big fan of those type of games for sure. And I mean, I like them as well. But abstract strategy game often is 2-player games.
Yeah.
So me and Lee will sometimes play them. But like I said, most of the time when it's kind of get together and we play game, it tends to be party games. Just because that's how it works. After that, I have fantasy at 12%.
Wow. I have dice at 12%.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I like dice games, but I don't have.
That's another one I like collecting because I love when it's like special dice. What are they called? Like when they're all different.
Yeah. What is it called? Like custom dice.
Custom dice. Yes, I love those games. Even if it's
one of my newest dice games.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
Yes. We played it a few times already. That just arrived like less than a week ago. But yeah, so that was a big part for you. And then our final category, you can tell we play a lot together because we have similar stuff. But both of us is puzzles.
Yeah.
I love
games.
My puzzle games. Mm-hmm. It's like that one we played, Message from the Stars. Yeah. Like that's the type of game that's like, it's going to hurt your brain. And I somehow really enjoy. The more thinky it gets, the harder, like I love it. I love the puzzle games. And then it's like, and Lee, not so much. It's kind of like, no idea what's going on. It's like, it's too much.
I know. I got one for Christmas called The Lost Code, and it's a deduction game. So I said to John, do you want to try this? You have to guess like the other person's code. I can see your numbers. You can't see mine. And he's like, no, I'm not good at that. I'm like, but we could try. He's like,
yeah. And then one that I got was A Recipe for Murder. And it's one of those murder mystery puzzles.
Oh, like a jigsaw puzzle?
Yeah, it's 1,000-piece puzzle that you got to put together. But first there's a story to read. And then to solve the murder, you have to put the puzzle together because there's not truly an image to follow. And in the image that you create will be the clues to solve the murder.
Yeah,
I have quite a few of these.
Yeah, we've traded a few of those back and forth a few times.
Yeah.
They're
So
cool.
I have a few. Well, this one I'm probably gonna do it pretty soon here. I was asking Lee about it. I was like, "Hey, should I start it or should I do it without you?" And he's like, "Just do it without me."
Do you have a puzzle board
Like,
to put it on?
okay.
Now that you just have
Well, I have my table here, which we did a puzzle. Like we just bought a jigsaw puzzle to do on New Year's, Christmas Eve, and I finally finished it like New Year's Eve, and it is quite annoying to have this puzzle take up your whole table. So I should consider getting a puzzle board because that would make sense. But no, at this point, I don't.
Well, you should get. I'll have to send you the link because I got one. It's awesome. It's like a felt board, so the puzzle pieces stick to it, and you can raise it so you're not slouching over. Because I used to get such a sore back from them. So it you can raise it like a few different levels, and the pieces stick to the board, and then you have these drawers and like 3 in the front and 3 in the back for sorting the pieces. It's
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, send me a link.
Yeah, I've been doing so many puzzles with it because it doesn't hurt my back because I'm, just upright, like placing the pieces. And then I can pull out the drawers and they're pretty much for a normal size 1,000 piece puzzle. The drawers will fit all the pieces minus you put a few on the board. I'm doing an oversized one right now, so they kind of don't all fit on there, but
nice.
It's awesome. And I couldn't believe they would stick even when it's raised like almost.
Yeah, that's great.
Like
that's great.
It's neat how they'll stick to it. But yeah, you need to get one of those.
Now, puzzles.
And then you can move it off the table, so then you don't have take up.
Exactly. That's nice. So puzzles, you don't count those as gameplays, right?
No, just puzzles.
How about the murder mystery puzzle? Can I count this one, do you think?
If it's in Board Game Geek, you can. Like it has to
I like how you don't give that as an opinion. It's like as a fact. If Board Game Geek says it's a game, it's a game. If not, it's not.
Because I know
honestly, that's how we do it a lot.
Yeah, a lot of my mysteries, they're not in there. But there's a content creator, his name, he goes under Co-op for Two, I believe. And he plays them on his on his channel, which is awesome. He's very thorough. So he plays he's played almost all the ones I've ever played, and still that I have a stack still.
Nice.
And so it's nice to feel like you're playing with him because he like goes very slow and like he probably takes twice as amount of time that you would. But he's very thorough, but he will enter them into Board Game Geek. So you know if he's got one there, it's going to be in there, which is nice because like he has a bunch of Hunt a Killers in there and some of the big puzzle games that are actually, like the Post-Curious ones. I don't know if he was the one that entered them, but they're in there now kind of thing, like the Emerald Flame and those kind of games. So I always count it if it's in there. Then I can enter it as a game.
Yeah, nice. Perfect. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Because I mean, like, it isn't that funny? Like, I'm like, I don't know if I want to waste my time on a puzzle because it doesn't count towards my stats.
But they're so satisfying.
They are, and I like the murder mystery ones. I really enjoy those ones. So, and I got like 2 to do that was still games which are packed up somewhere now, and then this one that I just got for Christmas. I think I'll do this one pretty soon. Then I'll send it your way so you can try it.
Yeah, I actually just did a mystery last night after we got home from John's mom and dad's. I did one, and it's called A Chef's Knife, and it's one of the an older one. But this company also makes the puzzles. Like, it might even be the same company that I couldn't really see the box because we have a little screen on there right now. But you have to send me a picture.
Yeah. It's called Murder Mystery Party.
Yes, it's the same company. So the one I did was just like a murder mystery. It wasn't a puzzle, but it was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It took place in a restaurant, which was really cool. So
I'll
send that your way after. My sister-in-law, she reads constantly crime novels. So I'm like, I can't believe you haven't done these yet. Like, you would love them. Right. So I'm gonna let her try it out. but then I'll send it your
Like to do the Sherlock Holmes ones. What are those called again?
Consulting detective.
Yes.
Sherlock. Have you
You
done
think
any of
should
those
we
yet?
run into those two? Yes. So I have one here. She's my sister's. I have one here. And then I also bought the Bureau Investigation one.
Okay.
And I purposely, these tend to be games that I think they're best at one or two. And Lee doesn't like them, so it's going to be a solo game. And
that's
because
one
of
game
that,
solo.
yeah. And then because of that, I got the Bureau Investigation one. I got it in French.
Oh, nice.
So kind of, support the language so I don't lose all my French. But so I bought that one in French. So, and I'm gonna start doing those a little bit more, and I'll talk about that when we talk about a challenge. But I'm gonna want to have a few more of those around to do, because most of those murder mystery ones, I tend to do those by myself.
Yeah.
And I still enjoy them quite a bit. Like, I'm not big on solo games, but those ones, they don't count.
Yeah, it feels like
it doesn't feel like,
and then
yeah,
it,
yeah, it's so neat. Yeah. So perfect. Now, do you have your phone in front of you with your stats up? Perfect. What's the days of the week that you play the most according to your?
Mine looks completely
your pie chart.
Like,
I'm not surprised.
If you can see that little pie there.
Look at you. Look at mine. Mine is like half the pie is split between Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. Sunday is slightly more. Then Friday, but then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that tends to be split pretty evenly.
Yeah. No, I definitely.
And your location, what's the percentage of the game plays that happens at home?
My home is 61%.
Yeah, mine is 67%. I host a lot, right? So a lot of times when we play, it tends to be here. Perfect. What was
my third?
Oh, nice. Because I have home, then I have Acme, and that would be like Melcon.
Oh, yeah.
Or whenever I play at the Legion or somewhere else in Acme. My number 3, Invermere. Why would I put Invermere?
We went for Ashley's birthday.
Oh, I was like, Invermere. Why Invermere? When have I been there? But yes, for Ashley's birthday. And that one event counts as like my third full location, because we played a lot when we were there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have my second one
cool.
is BGA at 19%. So I play a lot on BGA.
Boardgame Arena. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't. I'm not even saying like I don't count online gaming. That's not even true. It's not that I don't count online gaming. I don't play online.
Well, I always usually I play with people I know, because like I've actually had a little tournament that I did with some friends, and we did like a mini tournament, and you can join tournaments from Falcon. Like Falcon has a thing on there, and so one of those as well. And then I play a lot with friends on there, and then content creators that like we'll just because they'll always put on their channel, like, if you want to play this, like tag me or invite me to a game. And so I've done that a couple times, and
nice,
because you kind of get to chat while you're playing too, like on the little chat. So
and that's cool. And I'm glad that for our channel, if you want to play with us, definitely reach out to Carla.
Yeah, if you want, invite me to any game. I'll try and learn it. And it's
because I'm barely on there. Like, I think I have a user, but I really like the tactile of having a game on the table.
Oh, and I do too.
You know how much I like to solo play? Which is like not at all. I don't like solo play. I think I would rather solo play than BGA.
Yeah.
Like, that's
It's
So,
not as good as on the table for sure, but
yeah.
it'll
So
do
I'm much
when
more
you're at camp.
tactile. Perfect. So, what was your number one game played? I know it's kind of on the screen there.
So my number one game is Aggravation. Now, it's not that box, but that's the only one that I can find in there, which is those wooden machad games that I have, where we use the
Mm.
marbles and either the cards or dice. And it's
Is that the one you
basically,
bought last Christmas?
well, I bought, I don't know if, I think it was 2 years ago I bought it. And then this Christmas I got the dice version. So
Oh,
actually, I don't even own the other one. My brother owns the card game version, and we played it so much, like at camp all summer. And then like anytime we get together, like at Christmas and stuff, we always play it. So I bought the dice version this year, and it's been played a lot. Well, it's 46 plays in this year alone. So
nice.
this is more like, I mean, I wouldn't choose this to be my number one, but
No,
like,
it's just what happens to be.
yeah, and it's what
Yeah.
gets played with my non-gamer family, basically. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play what they like, of course. But yeah, I'm not saying that's my favorite game by all means, because it's just something that all the family likes and knows, and it's easy, and
Yeah.
everyone enjoys playing it. So that's why that's there. The other ones
Nice.
are definitely my choice. But what's your number one there? Oh, Mancala.
Moncala.
Nice.
So I
See, that's
got
a natural
Moncala.
strategy.
Yeah, and I got it this year. We've played it then 20 times.
Nice.
And actually for Christmas, I got a second Moncala board that's like a nice fancy one with like
Pretty one.
the box folds into a half, so it's a long wooden board.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's all carved. And then the stones are like gems, like kind of, natural gems and stuff.
So it's so
And
satisfying in your
beautiful. Well, and then
Very
Moncala is one that when we sit down to play, we play it multiple times.
Yeah, it's not a one-time
so
game.
And it's one that my youngest son Patrick really likes. Actually, I bought him his own Moncala board as well to have at college. And then if he comes over and be like, want to play Moncala, and he's like, sure, like we'll sit down and play 5 to 10 times easy. So I don't know that Moncala has been the game that has been pulled out more often. It's just it gets played a lot when it's out. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
And because this is a game that I discovered and played like this year.
Yeah.
It's not like, I mean, it's been around forever, like 600 BC or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a game that's been around forever, but it's just one of those that's so satisfying to play. And then we'll be like, okay, again, okay, best out of 5. You know, it's like,
Exactly.
it's just beautiful. It's just such a, and it's one of those where it's just such a pure, like there's no, like it's, the gameplay is just, yes.
Like it's so simple.
And it just works so well. There's no, and you'll see that mechanism into game, like 5 tribes that use that, and that's great. But this is like the pure base, and it's just perfect and satisfying, and Moncala is amazing. So yeah, that's my number 1 game played in 2025. What's your number 2?
My number 2 is Lucky Numbers. Now this one I play a lot on BGA, but I also have gone through the whole solo. There's like a solo campaign where it's not even the game. It's kind of just like a puzzle you're doing each time. And I think there's probably over 20 of them. So I think I went through the whole thing. So that could be why it's so high here. But that's another one. It's such an easy game to pull out with anyone. If you're on BJ, if you have 5 minutes, you can play this in 5 minutes, literally.
Yeah.
And there's different versions that you can play, kind of thing. They'll have some like little like variants on there, and it's just, I know there was a deluxe version that came out, and I'm like, oh, I kind of need that, but I didn't end up getting it because I probably play it more on BGA than on the table. This one, but I think it's like wooden pieces.
That'd be neat. Yeah.
But it would be nice to handle those. But it's such a a neat game, and there is some luck in it. You can have the first draft of your diagonal be like terrible, and then you need to spend that many turns to fix that, where some people can get a perfect layout. Because what this is it's like a grid, and you're trying to arrange these numbers high to low, left to right, top to bottom, and also, no, actually diagonal, they don't have to be in order. Just
No.
those two ways.
Yeah.
And the first one to complete their board just wins. So it's just a race. But if you can't use a tile, it goes up on top, and then the other people can use it. So sometimes you're like, oh, I can't use this, but it's going to help you, so I'm going to replace one of my other ones just so you can't use it, kind of thing. It's just a really simple game, but very clever.
It is so good.
Yeah.
Because we talked about this in the past. I was like, okay, I think I want to play this. So I ended up buying a copy on Amazon. It's a French copy.
Oh, yeah. It's numbers, so it doesn't.
But yeah, it's just numbers. So if you know how to play, you don't need to read the rule book. Then you can. It doesn't make a difference. Mind you, I can read French, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I did hit the table quite a few times. I did enjoy this one quite a bit.
That's cool.
My number 2 is Flip 7. Flip 7 is like my official. It's like my official filler game.
Yeah.
And I've gifted this a lot for Christmas this year. So a lot of people have gotten Flip 7 for Christmas this year. And it's one that, first of all, it appeals to all gamer levels.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really care to play board games. Okay, well then let's play Flip 7. Oh, that was great. I was like, oh, I love board games. We've just played this big, heavy games. Well, let's do a quick filler. Sure, Flip 7. Oh, loved it. Like, everybody seems to really enjoy this one. And this is like just a push your luck.
Yeah. Every time we play it with new people, they end up going and buying it. So I can't think of anyone that I've played with it who didn't have it, who had to go get a copy.
There's a Grinch version.
Yes.
But I think it's just in the States right now. I haven't seen it anywhere here.
Yeah.
So, and then to just see like the pickup 3, like it stink, stank, stunk. Like on the card. It doesn't look like the game changed at all.
There's no difference.
It's just a theme to it.
They should have added something where the Grinch can steal a card or something. I know Steph Hodge on her YouTube channel, she's like, they had a missed opportunity there. They could have literally just done one little tweak, something a little bit different.
Honestly, because if it's the exact same game, it would be cool. Yeah. I'm not going to own both.
Yeah.
If it would change that much, I probably would own both. Yeah. Even though it's just a tiny little change, but
yes,
having something like that, yeah. No, I could see that would have been like so thematic, and yeah. It's like Cover Your Assets. Yeah. Love Cover Your Assets. That one got played a lot, mostly this season as well. They have Cover Your Cookies.
Yes. Like
it's like holiday baking version, which is like, oh, I want it, but it looks like the exact same game. So I'm like, I think it is. Need it. So I didn't get it, but I wanted to. It was in my hand. I walked around at London Drugs. I walked around with it, and then I'm like, we're not shopping for me. I put it back. And then Lee was like, where's the game you bought? I was like, I didn't buy it. And he's like, why do you always talk yourself out of purchases? I was like, just be grateful that I do.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's just like, why would you buy it? You should buy it. He's an enabler. But yeah, so yeah, Flip 7, that was my number 2. My number 3 was Bah Humbug. And I'm surprised this is not on your list.
It is.
Just because
but for some reason, I must have been clicking on a wrong copy. Mine is the the 5th one.
So Bah Humbug is number 5.
But I'm like,
because how many plays of Bah Humbug do you have now?
It says 21, but I feel like that's wrong. There must have been 2, and I'm clicking on them. I'm gonna look here.
Because I played Bah Humbug 11 times. Now, and that's like because Bah Humbug is like 12 different games. So I haven't played the same game 11 times. We played different variation of the Bahamba game multiple times. And I think that's the beauty of it. Like there's so many different games in this one little tiny box. Because I started playing it, like I got my copy and I played it the first time at FallCon, so late August. And you just got your copy fairly recently, didn't you, Carla?
Yeah, I just got it after the day after our last marathon.
So mid-December?
Yeah. So how many
Early
do you
December?
have? How many plays?
11.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I have it.
And Carla's got 21.
And then
in like
on my thing, it
half
shows
a month.
23, so I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. So, but it's all happened in December for you.
Yes.
Like you're
Played it like crazy. But I played almost every one.
She's a huge fan.
I am.
Nice.
I love this one.
And what was your number 3 game?
So my number 3 was Pirate and Capern. Now this is another version of Farkle or 10,000, basically.
Right.
And the reason this is my number 3 is because this is John's. Probably his favorite game. I don't know if I asked him for sure, but I bet this is because he'll always go, "Oh, bring that pirate game," and I'm like, "Which pirate game?" Because I have like probably 20. It's like, you know, the one with the dice. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So he always likes to finish off with that, or you know, just play that game, and we never just play it once, especially if he doesn't win the first time.
I want this one too. That's probably what dice is so high on your categories then.
Probably. And what the difference between this one and like Farkle and that is it adds cards. So just like you're rolling dice and trying to get the highest amount, you always flip a card and you might have like something that doubles your score, or you might have a hindrance, you might have an extra gem, and it's like it's not the same game as 10,000. There's a bit of difference. You can't carry on anyone else's dice roll like you can in that game, but it's still very addicting. And it's on BGA, so I've played it a few times on there. John and I have played it on there because when he goes away to work, I've showed him how to use BGA, and so we play sometimes on there.
Oh, so you can still, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so romantic. So this is part of some of the top 3 games that we've played. Now I'm going to kind of move on from that just because there's other topics I want us to talk about. But this is all like the image you see if you're watching this on YouTube. It's from the BG Stat app. It kind of puts all the stats together, and I think it's just so neat to look into. All right, so the next thing I was gonna bring up is our challenges, because one thing you can do on this app is create challenges for yourself. This year, I created tons of challenges, and I did terrible at pretty much all of them. So I had a play challenge. So I had put for a challenge to play 600 times in the year. Now I played 613 times, so that one completed for me. Did you have that as a challenge for yourself?
No, I didn't know you could pick a number. I'll have to figure that out for this year. Try to.
Yeah, because when you go to challenge, there's like list of challenge where you can do like a 10 by 10 or different things like that, or play every letter of the alphabet. And then there's like template. And if you click on template, there's a bunch of different templates that comes up as well. And they're all customizable. So you can kind of change what is on there to kind of be whatever challenge you want. So I did my daily, total challenge to be 600 because that kind of was about the range of how much I play. Like, what would you put as a challenge? Like, Carla would have to put like, I want to play 2,000 games. Like,
yeah, I probably
something
would put that. Just
ridiculous.
Last year I did the 25, this year 17, so I'd probably aim for 2,000, I think.
Yeah. Now, alphabet challenge. Did you do that one, Carla?
I did too, apparently.
She
And
has
they're
it entered
different
on there
games in
twice.
each one. So
No way.
because they just randomly pick them, the
Yeah.
games, right?
So I did this one, my alphabet challenge. I'm 96% complete. I didn't finish this one. I didn't play a Y game this year.
You could have
And
put Yahtzee in
I
there.
packed up all my games. I didn't, well, that's what, it seems like, no, that's cheating. I don't want to play Yahtzee.
Well, I have Yench, which is an awesome 2-player abstract strategy. So, and
Oh,
I play that a lot.
and I've got some of those sent to me by Rio Grande. I could have gotten them. But the problem is they're packed up somewhere now, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
the
no,
alphabet challenge, I think that one is cool. But yeah, I didn't quite complete this. I
completed both of
did
them for some
play
reason.
50 new to me games. I don't know why
Oh.
50. I think that was the template. I more than surpassed that.
Oh, yeah. I did a 10 by 10, which I succeeded. And
Nice.
I didn't even
I
pick
never
these
do.
games, so luckily.
I think because you can do where you pick them, or you can set the challenge where it'll automatically put in the game that completes that.
That must.
So yeah, you can kind of pre-select, or you can. I talked about doing a 10 by 10 challenge once, and then I was like, that's ridiculous. I'm just gonna do a 600 by 1 because I don't play the games that often. Well, my age index was 7, so there's only been 7 games that I've played 7 times throughout the year, right? So I was nowhere near the 10 by 10. I should maybe try to do a 10 by 10. Do I want to?
Most of mine on here are light games. I have 2 that
yes.
Like White Castle is one of my 10 by 10. Love that game and I play it so often. And then another.
That's not a light game though.
No, I'm saying that's not. The rest
okay, yeah.
Light.
Yeah.
And then the other one that's not like it's medium is Archaeologic, which is a deduction. Like a deduction game. And Cherry loves this game, so we played.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, but the rest are all light on there.
And then a challenge that I always put on my list for challenges that I never, ever, ever even come close to completing is to play my unplayed owned games. And the problem with it is it only counts the games at that time. So January 1st, 2025, how many games did I own that was unplayed? Those are the ones that's on the list. So all the new games you buy that you play doesn't count towards those, right? So it's playing your collection of that you own that are currently unplayed. And I played 16% of them in 2025. So for the games that I own that I had not played at the beginning to the end of the year, only 16% of those games got played. And Carla, you don't have this as a challenge on yours because Carla plays all her games.
Well, it only says I played 640, so I didn't play all of my games because I have well over that. But one of my my last.
But they're not unplayed.
True. No, I do have right now. My shelf of shame just because of Christmas is, where is it here? I have 5 games that are unplayed. Is that? Yeah, 5. And then I have 5 expansions that are unplayed right now. But I've been keeping my actual game to 0 because I just been playing the ones I get. But I do have one more challenge from last year, which was replay 20 old favorites. And so I don't know how they figured that one out, how they figured these are my favorites, but I did end up playing them all, and you just had to play them once. Some of them I didn't even own anymore, so I don't know how they got on here as my favorites, but
it could just be that it's like, I'm not sure what the criteria is, like a game you haven't played in a couple years or a game that was published later.
Oh no, I do own.
We'll have to check out what the. But yeah, that's a neat one.
We should set our challenges now too for what we're gonna do.
Oh, I already got some set, so that's next slide. Don't. Okay. I did one more. Oh, so you got one more? Okay, go.
Well, I have one more. It wasn't from last year. I just have to talk about it. It was from the year before, and it was called Play a Game Every Day of the Year. and I missed one day.
That's funny.
So it didn't complete.
That's funny. I set that up as well, and I think I broke that challenge the first week of January. 2025. I was like, well, that didn't happen. One that I got is bring cost down to so much amount per play. Now, the template is for $5 a play. So bring down your out, like, and it was like, so if you have a game that costs you $25, if you played it 5 times, then your per play amount is now down to 5, right? So it's kind of bring all, first of all, I put it to 5, and it's like, whoa, like the amount was so, I was like, never mind, we'll say $10 a play. $10 a play is reasonable. So I've put to bring down my cost to $10 a play. I know I'm not completing this because like 20% of my collection is unplayed. So that's ridiculous. But I like to keep track of it anyway. So as of 2025, 44% of my collection has a per play amount of $10 or less. So it's not too bad. I put $10 because $5 looks so horrible. So I figure if it's $10 a play, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. But I like that challenge on there because I think it's like getting your money's worth out of your collection, right? Like, and it's, should you be investing in this game? Well, are you going to get it where you're going to get it down to $10 a play or $5 a play? And that's a worthwhile game to obtain, right? If it's a game that's like $180 and you play it twice, that's a pricey game to kind of like, I like that logic. I don't know if it's just because it makes me feel better about the amount of games I have in my collection or whatever, but I like the logic of it. Like, get the value out of your board game collection.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those were all the previous challenges that we had. So I completed 2 of them, almost completed 3 of them. But I wasn't kind of keeping track really closely either, but I think it's kind of fun to do anyways. So now, before we go into our next challenges, what was the last game you played in 2025?
Oh, okay. Let's look at that. Well, let's see. On BGA or in person? Well, that was
whatever. You know what? We'll take them both.
Okay, so the last game I played was with John, and that was the Reversi, which is Othello. But then while we're watching TV, a lot of times I'll have my laptop there and I'll be playing while we're watching TV. So I played Boreal, which I also have a copy of and I've played, and Dice Pyramid, which is like it's actually a print and play game, and it's kind of an addicting little game. So you can actually print this game out for free, but it's just a little puzzle dice game that it's a solo game. So I played that while we were watching TV. What about you? What was your last game played?
Last game played was Ransom Notes. That was a lot because in our New Year's Eve party, we played a few games. We ended up playing that night History Music Bingo, Flip 7, Rebel Princess, and Ransom Notes. Nice. And it was kind of when we played we played till somebody had like 5, 6, because when you get picked and you get the card, it's one of those games where like a judge or whatever, but it's about winning the game. It's about laughing and playing, right? Like it's definitely is a party game, but we had a blast with it. So that was the last one I played for 2025. Now, what was the first game you played in 2026?
That game last night, the Chef's Knife, Death by Chef's Knife. So it's a murder mystery party case file game. It was my first. What was your first?
So me and Lee played a couple rounds of Meteor Shower, which is an abstract strategy game. And it has the most amazing, beautiful looking components. So you have this board, and there's two sides to the board. One is like a 6x6, the other one is like a 12x12 grid. Now, it's not square grids, they're like little octagon or whatever. And I actually have it here. So the back doesn't show the grid, but that's the game here, Meteor Showers. I bought it on Amazon knowing absolutely nothing about it. And it's a 2-player game. You each have a rover, like a Mars rover, and you're going to roll the dice. And one dice has numbers, one dice has letters. So whatever you roll is where a meteor is going to land on this thing. And then you're going to want to move your rover to go pick it up, and then move your rover, drop it off, and the goal is you're trying to make a line of your meteors, because there's the black one is like the neutral ones that land, and when you pick them up and place them, you change it for your color, so it's either going to be like a blue-green one or a red one, and the goal is to create a line with all the meteors going from your side to the other side of the board and create a line. So we played it twice. The first time we're like, okay, hold on. I think we're getting something wrong. So we were playing it wrong. So we had to again. Because you cannot move your rover over a meteorite that's been placed. Like you can move to where you're going to collect it. That's okay if it's a neutral one. But if it's one that you're placing, you can't move through that anymore. So it kind of slowly gets where the board is getting kind of more cluttered and harder to move your rover around. So you want to be very strategic as to where you place your meteorite as well. But it was a blast. Like the fast, the 6x6, like 15 to 30 minutes. If you play the bigger board, it should take like about 90 minutes. So this is one that I had seen. I thought that looks interesting. Love the components. I would like to give it a try. So I ordered it on Amazon, knowing nothing about it. Played it for the first time, and it was great. So that was my first play of 2026, Meteor Shower.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to play something today?
I think so. I don't know if it's going to be with Lee, if it's just going to be, but yeah, probably maybe with Lee. Like I've got a lot of games I need to play. So yes, I would play something today. I just don't know what's going to be yet. Actually, you know what? Let's wait. That's coming up. Now, let's talk about our 2026 challenges. Have you set your challenges for the year yet?
I was just doing a few here before, but let's do them. Let's figure out what we're going to do. So right now
I have 18.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I have alphabet challenge. You have that one?
Hold on. Let me bring up my challenges for the year. So, alphabet challenge, yes. Okay. I'm 4% complete so far.
I'm 8%. What did I play so far?
You must have played 2.
Oh, I played Flux yesterday too. That's right, on BGA.
Nice.
Because you taught me the holiday Flux, and so I'm like, ooh, there's one.
Because you hadn't played Flux before.
No, never. And now I'm
like, how is that even possible? Like, I own a dozen Flux game, and there's probably like at least 2 dozen Flux games out there or more.
See, and I thought they were basically like a Exploding Kittens game, which I'm not a fan of, so I just kind of always stayed away from them, but they're really cool because it's more like Red 7, where it just changes, like you can change the rule every time you play a card, basically, which I like, so it's neat. So I'm
it was really cool
right now. Yeah,
perfect. So we got the alphabet challenge. What else do you have?
I have play 10 new to me games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did the new to me games, but I put my number at 250.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why there's 10.
That's probably the template, but you can change the amount. So I changed it to 250. I figured that's my norm. I want to make sure I don't drop from that. So
okay, I'll do that too. So you put it
10. You're gonna get that done first week.
Oh, here you go. You can place the number. Okay. But it only goes to 50.
No, just change it.
No, like there's a slider 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 50. and it won't let me go higher.
I think you can manually a number because mine definitely says, and I'll show you 250 new to me game. But we'll figure how to change that after. What else do you have for challenge?
Okay, I have play a game every day of the year. I'm going to try it again.
I did that one too.
Okay.
This is where I'm saying I might have to solo.
Right. Yeah.
Which, but I was going I was like, okay, out of my collection, which game am I willing to solo? First of all, the Exit, murder mystery, Chronicles of Crime type games. I'm gonna put those to do, and then the one deck dungeon, and I got one deck galaxy because those are 1 to 2 players. So I might start soloing them just so that I get a game a day.
Nice.
So we'll see. Yeah. So I've put that on there as well.
You got that. And then I have a 10 by 10 challenge so far. But it looks like I can either put in the games or it'll just record when I've played 10 of something.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Last time it had the games there. But I think, it just recorded when I played 10. Then it would.
So what do? You're gonna just take whatever game that you complete, or are you gonna pick 10 games?
Well, I have this as well. So this is one of those games.
Nice. Yeah.
A 10 by 10, which I'm going to start over here because I think I was going to allow myself to start in December, but I'm not. So these show they're at 10, but they're actually at 0 right now. So the 10 games I have here are 10 of my favorite games, and those are Tend, which is one of my new, that big chunky roll and write I have.
Okay.
Ink
nice.
Is, an abstract strategy game. Earth is one of my favorites. Azul, another one. I'll definitely play that 10 times. Harvest is a game I love. Wingspan. White Castle. Spots I put on there.
Nice.
The Burgundy and Viticulture is what I have on
there. Nice. So. Okay. It's just knocked them all down. So I will not be doing a 10 by 10 challenge. Let's just be honest. I'm not gonna. So I think I'm not gonna worry about doing a 10 by 10 challenge. I do have a gameplay, and I've put on there to play 600 games for the year.
So what is that challenge called?
Well, instead of 10 by 10, it's 600 times 1.
Oh, okay. You're going to play 600 plays, right?
I put on there to play 600. I did this year as well. So I don't want to put it where it's no, I force myself to play games. Yeah. I'm keeping it in the norm. I think, Carla, you should do 2000.
Okay. How do I do that one now? So it's under template.
Record X play. If you go to the challenge and push plus, and it's record X play.
Oh, X. Okay. So that one I can put to 200 or 2000. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I've got accept 2000 plays. Try it.
Perfect. All right, what else do we have in challenges? Now, the ones that made it so that I have so many. Now, I still have to bring up my H index to the next level. That one's in there. So my H index is currently at 23. So that means I have played 23 games 23 times. I'm putting on there to bring my index to the next one of 24. Maybe 25. Let's reach a couple, but we'll see. So right now, because I'm only at 3 plays away from reaching my H index of 24. What's your current H index?
Mine's 32. So, but I need to play 1, 2, 3. One game on here is I don't have anymore. So how can I change that?
Well, you could just do another game.
Oh, okay.
Have to be that one.
1, 2, 3.
But yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plays to get to 33.
Perfect. I'm also putting on mine again this year, which I know will probably fail, to play my unplayed own games. So that is 248 games that I would need to play, but specific games to remove them from my shelf of shame.
Oh, okay. So I would have to go and enter all the games as either my own or not. So I may add that challenge because I only have 5 games on my shelf of shame, but they're not. The other ones are not all listed as my own game, so I have to.
Oh, I see. And then, yeah, we got to play a game every day of the year. So we both have that one. And then one that I discovered that's on there is, which kind of goes with our next episode that we want to do. But this is play certain amount of game from a specific year. So I've put on there, play 10 games.
Okay. For what year?
Well, so in my challenge, I've play 10 games of 2025, 2024, 2023, and I went all the way to 2015.
Ooh,
So
wow.
I'm like, hey, I'm gonna like explore all of these older game from 2015 on. So every year I'll try to play 10 games from that particular year.
Okay.
So that's why I have 18 challenges in my challenges. I mean, I think like 2025, 2024, 2023, I think those are going to be fairly easy because tend to be cultured the new bit. But I also like to discover or rediscover older games as well.
Okay, so you went 2015 to 2025?
Yeah, I did one of each one. Well, then I kind of put my phone down afterwards. Will I go further? Maybe. But I figured that was a good start. You going to do the same then, Carla?
Yeah, I'll do that.
10 for each
10 for
year?
2015 to 2026. 2025.
Wonderful. Because like in the past, we did do our top 9 games of before 2000. And then we did our top 9 games published between 2000 and 2005. And our next episode, we're going to do our top 9 games published between the year 2006 and 2010. So that kind of fits a bit with this challenge. So that's what we're going to do for our next episode. We're just talking about that before we started this. All right, so we've got our 2026 challenges put together. What else do I have on here? So what do we have in store for the Board Game Specialist in 2026? I have in front of me, because we keep like a spreadsheet, or I keep a spreadsheet. I'm assuming you have a list somewhere as well, of like possible future topics. Now we are on episode, what did you say? We're on episode 136?
Yes.
So we're on episode 136. And so far, we haven't really had problems coming up with, okay, what do we want to talk about? And we have a big, long list still of things that we want to do. Now, one thing that we talked about and that we often do is top 9 publishers' games. And one that we want to do fairly soon is games by All Play, because we both really like All Play games.
We do.
And we're going to separate those into 2 different topics, like their smaller game, because they got those little square games and those little mini games. And then
so
also
square boxes, and then the tiny ones, the tiny, like
they're
almost smaller than a deck of cards. Well,
yeah,
thicker than a deck of cards, but a different shape.
Yeah. So we're going to have that as one. And then we're going to do our top 9 all play games, but like considered regular size games.
Yes.
So we're waiting for that because Carla wants to play a few of them that I own that are packed.
Yes.
Somewhere. So it's going to be a couple of months before we can do that one. But otherwise, let me go through what I have on this list here. We can kind of comment on that. So I have top 9 movie themed games.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's one that, because like they have, what is it? Prospero Hall would have like bunch of like movie theme, like Jaws, Back to the Future, like all of those. I was like, oh, there's so many games on movies that would be so cool to do. So I have that on there. I don't know if you've played that many of those ones.
Not that I can think of, but well, I might have to. That might have to be like, because do you have
Get some
Jaws,
homework.
like in those? Okay,
Yeah.
It might have to be.
Yeah, I own a lot of them. So, but like some of the lists I've put on there and then some of because me and Carla play a lot of different things as well. We kind of have different taste in games. We tend to love all games, but we also have kind of like our go-to are different.
Yeah.
I have also top 9 civilization games. Now, I like civilization games. I own a lot of civilization games. I have a lot that are on my shelf. A shame that I haven't played. I don't know if there's 9 of them. But then there's a lot of like civilized themed games as well. So that I think would be a fun one to do. I also have on this list trained theme games. I love train games. Now we didn't do that in a while because we just had like route building and we figured that was kind of too similar. But train theme games, I have this on here. Cat games. We almost put this on the list at one point, and Carla's like, I haven't played 9 cat games.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is that even possible? There's so many cat games out there. So we'll have to do that this year, maybe.
I'll have to look. Yeah, I'm probably. Oh, I haven't played Malam. I'll have to play that one before we do that.
Oh, you haven't played Malam?
No.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then we had like a series that we're doing, the Games Better Than series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which one we had completed yet. Like we did Monopoly, we did Sorry, those kind. On here, we still have Guess Who, Connect 4, Game of Life, and Charades.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But if we come up with others, or if you guys kind of things like, oh, you guys should add that to this, definitely put that on our Discord and we'll kind of tweak the list into our future topics. We also have top designer games. Now we want to do a Scott Alms top 9 games by Scott Alms. We've done Stefan Feld.
Yep.
And we've done Michael Kiesling, I want to say. I mean, I have the list here I could kind of go through, but so different designers that published a lot of games. I would love to do a top 9. Man, I'm gonna draw a blank now.
I know you wanted to do one, and I hadn't even played. What was his name again?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. The Canadian guy with the. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Okay. Eric Lang. That's I would love to do a top 9 Eric Lang game. I love his games.
I don't think I've played 9 of them. I do have one that you've never played that I have to show you, but yeah, I'm not even sure if I've played 9. I think maybe 5.
That's the thing. We got some homework to do in order to do those. We should do fairly soon a top 9 Roberta Taylor game. I don't know if she's at 9 yet, but she's getting more and more.
Yeah, does she have 9?
I don't know, because she has the 3 from that series. The third one, I've played the prototype. It's not out yet, but I'm kickstarting it, so we would want to wait till that one comes out. I just purchased Hello Kitty Day at the Park. Sherwood Showdown was hers, and I don't know if I've ever played it.
What's it called?
So she's Sherwood Showdown, I want to say. That was I think that was her first card game.
Oh, okay.
And then she did that wine, was it called Vineyard? What is it called?
Yeah, Vineyard, a winemaking game. Yeah.
So Vineyard she did. So she's getting up there. So I would love to do that with her games. But if she's not at 9, Roberta, get busy. We need 9 games from you. So that's one another series that we've done, like top games from a specific designer. If there's any more you think of, let us know. I have on here top 9 games with a map.
With maps, yeah. I think, did
Yeah.
we do that? We
No.
haven't done that yet.
I have top 9 prototype games that we played, like games that we played when it's in prototype form. So that's maybe top 9 games we grew up. I think we've done like a top 9 childhood games or whatever possibly before.
Yeah.
I also have top 9 apps we use for board games. Again, I don't know how many, like, because you have some app-driven games. Oh, maybe that would make more sense. Top 9 app-driven games.
Oh yeah, because I only use the one app for board games, but yeah, app driven. Yeah, because there's a few that you needed an app to play.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right. And then we have top 9 educational games. Have we done that one? We've done that one now.
We just did that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll need to take that out. Top 9 games about a different country. Top 9 economic games. Have we done that? Economic games?
I think we did that.
I think we did now. Top 9 fantasy board games. Now, we didn't do that one for a while because you weren't playing a lot of fantasy games. No. This has changed.
Yeah, I could probably.
You're playing more now.
I could probably do a top.
We
9.
could probably do this.
Yeah.
Have top 9 travel games.
We just did that.
Then we have the top 9 games were published in between 2006 and 2010. That's the next one we're going to do. Top 9 player elimination games.
Did we do that?
No, I don't think we have yet. Okay. Top 9 variable player power games.
Yeah, that's a good one. There's a lot of games in that category.
We got top 9 Roxley games here. So specifically by different publishers. Oh, you know what we should do? Our top 9 Dice Throne characters.
Oh yeah.
We should do that sometime. Yeah. Then we have top 9 best component in games.
Yeah, that's a neat one.
Top 9 job career games. Top 9 brain burners. We've done that one.
We did that, yeah.
Top 9 nostalgia games. And then I also have top 9 odd themed games.
Did we do that? Or we were thinking about doing that recently, that odd theme?
I'm not sure.
Because we have such great memories.
Oh my God, our memory sucks. But yes, I don't know if we have. Oh, you know what? We might have. Just recently.
Oh yeah.
I have to update my list.
Yeah, we did do that one.
Perfect. So that was on the list. I need to clean up my list.
That was our most controversial episode, which was games we should like but don't.
People got mad about it. And it's funny, it's like, I know I should like this. It's a great game. Yeah. People talk about it all the time. Carla loves it, but I, and then they're like, how dare you? And I was like, obviously you two watched the episode because you would be so mad.
Funny enough, one of those games I just rebought, and that's Harmonies. So I do
You've seen the errors of your ways.
But looking at
that's
the other
funny.
ones, yeah, no. Maybe one I would like, but if I played Evolution again or something, but
nice.
The other ones I don't think so.
But definitely, if you think of any other themes that you guys think we should be adding to our future episode, let us know. Or if there's one that we've mentioned on there that you're like, oh, I really hope you guys do this one, let us know. Join us on our Discord channel and then kind of bring that up. So this is a great time to bring this up. Because sometimes we have to do some homework. It's like, okay, I really need to play a few more of those before we can make a list. So,
yeah.
All right. Let's see what else I have on here. Q&A. We don't have any questions. We talked about bringing up questions, and I totally forgot to post about it and ask questions. But I figured, Carla, we could maybe ask each other a few questions. Is there anything you want to ask? Put you on the thing. I have maybe a couple here that I brought up, and I think a lot of them we've covered already. But let me
Okay.
bring up.
Well, I'll ask you one thing. What are
Sure.
you look like? What is the one, I don't know, gaming weekend, convention, whatever, that you are most looking forward to this year?
So there is this private event that I attended to, a Rocky Mountain View retreat that is like at a YMCA setup. So you stay on site, they prepare all your food, you play games. One thing that was amazing is they had lights above each table. And this year, I'm hoping you can attend with me. And I'm excited about that because if you come and we have 4 days of gaming and we pre-plan, do you know how many board games we can play?
Oh, yes, I do. At least 100.
Oh, at least, like, I'm excited. I was like, okay, I hope Carla comes, and then we're gonna be prepping this list, and it's gonna be like bang, 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 bang,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be amazing for my numbers. So I'm looking forward to that. Then, of course, FallCon, it's one of my favorite events, and MalCon, because it's my birthday.
Right. Awesome.
How about you? Which conventions are you most excited about?
Well, yeah, if I attend that one, that'll be sweet. FallCon, just because I missed it last year, I
Right.
completely I had we did the search and rescue training that weekend, so I couldn't go. And then, of course, Melcon and all the car treats. I have a car treat coming up here in a couple weeks,
Yes.
which is going to be in the biggest location yet. So it'll be nice and cozy in there. Even though it's
Nice.
big, it's not huge. It's just bigger than what we've had. So those, of course, I'm looking forward to. And because if we do go to this Rocky one, we will miss Gobfest because I believe it's the same weekend or a weekend
True.
apart or something.
It's too close to kind of do both, but
Yeah,
yeah.
to do both. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got one for me?
Okay, let me see what in these questions here. Um, how did your 2025 compare to your 2024?
Like like I said, the amount was quite a bit different.
Because like in 2024, you're really like, I'm gonna play all the games I can play. Like it was you were really heavy. Like is what made you want to be so heavy in playing?
I don't
Like
know. I think I sort of gave myself a goal that year of playing 6 games a day, so which didn't
right.
happen. But
That's
some days I'd play
crazy.
20, so it evened out that way. But that's what was in my brain. Like, what a weird number to choose. But this year I did not do that. I just, kind of played as much as I could. But I was determined that year to like have so many plays. So some days if I didn't have them the next day, I felt like I should do more. And it still didn't feel like work to me. It was still just, okay, this is my goal. Like I don't know about you, but when I wake up in the morning, almost the first thing, not absolutely first thing, but it's like, ooh, what am I going to play today? Like this hobby just excites me so much that it's not my reason for living, but it's definitely one of them
It's
because
up
I
there.
I don't get sick of it. Like, I mean, I do get sick of some games because that's why we have
Right.
so many and we love variety. You and I, we like to, you know, play so many different types of games. And that's just my life in general. I like variety in everything I do.
Yeah.
So I'm not really a monotonous person other than I play and play and play and play, but it's always different things. So what about you? What was your difference between the 2 years, do you think?
So I think I'm fairly consistent. Like I don't play tons and tons like compared to you, but I play a fair amount. Now I will be sometimes where I'll be like I'll go through times when it's like, ugh, life's stressful. Like I tend to be like board games my happy place, my happy time. If I'm not in a happy mood, I kind of don't want to taint board games with it.
Mm.
It's like, no, I'm not playing board games. I'm so grumpy. It's gonna wreck my gameplay. And then sometimes Lee will be like, why don't we play a game? And I'm like, no, it's fine. And he's like, come on, let's play a game. And I'm like, okay, fine. And we played. And I was like, I'm so glad you forced me into it because it changes my physical, like physio, whatever. Like it just changes the mood and everything's improves. So I like sometimes like, oh, I'm grumpy. Let's not play games. But I really should. Right. So there are times where it's like, I don't want to play games if like life's too stressful, and it happens. But like it's steady because I'm looking. In 2024, I played 613 times. In 2025, I played 613 times. Is that right?
Wow.
Like, how can I be exactly the same?
That's unreal.
Apps don't lie.
Yeah. Well, that's neat. I know, like, when you say that made you feel better, like when I play games, I get into such a relaxation. My body just instantly kind of goes into like a no stress mode, like not at all. I relax. I'm almost in a meditative state. So I think that's what I crave every day. It's like, oh, I know as soon as I play a game, I can get there. Like it's so simple. Like I just am at my most peaceful time doing that. So I think that's why when you said, oh, well, I'm glad you made me do that because now feel so much better. And I mean, that's got to be good for us, right? To be able to just put ourselves into a relaxation state and have no stress on our bodies, because cortisol at my age is not a good thing. So, I mean, it's not good for anybody, but it's hard for women at my age to control that sort of hormone. So I think that's why it's so good for me and for everyone, if that's how everyone feels when they play games, because I sure do.
Yeah, I think it's probably not like that for everybody. Yeah. And I'm sure there's some games that's kind of like, because I mean, like sometimes with playing with Lee or others that are like, I think it's anger.
Oh,
like it's frustrations or whatever. If it's a game that's too complex or whatever, I'm sure some people feel like frustration with playing games.
Well, and race games.
And then they like just play, right? For sure,
like,
right? Like
you get into more of a sports mode, which I also loved. And that's more of an adrenaline rush, that one. But
yes,
yeah, there's different feelings for different games, but
for sure. But yeah, no, overall, my mood improves if I play games. So definitely, it's a good idea to play. And yeah, I've got trying to play every day of the year, so then that should be not 6 games a day.
No,
but
I'm not setting that.
But yeah, no, so that's, but yeah, no, it's good. So yeah, apparently my 2024 to my 2025 was exactly the same. So amount wise,
yeah.
You know, one thing I do want to do less of, I think, is streaming from events.
Oh, okay.
And the reason for that is, first of all, I play a lot less if I'm streaming from an event. Second is those tend to be my worst videos because I'm not in control of the Wi-Fi quality or the noise around me, or like there's a lot of things that's completely out of my control that it makes lesser quality videos. Yep. So definitely do like recap videos and kind of, you know, what to expect videos maybe, but I think I'm going to stop trying to record at live events.
You could just take snippets of videos or something and then do a B-roll.
Yeah, take snippets of videos, put those into my recaps or whatever, and leave it at that. So, but that's one thing that I think I'm going to change for 2026 is I'm going to try to do less of that so that I can enjoy the event itself better, kind of explore the events better than being stuck in my corner as well. So I think that's something I'm going to change for 2026. And it's just a lot of extra gear I need to pack and carry that is, you know, less exciting. So, it could be games. I could be carrying games instead of equipment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if I make where I record here, then I can make this space here more permanent instead of making it so that I can pack it to go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know one goal I have for 2026 is I want to find more gamers in my actual city. So
Yes.
everyone I game with, besides Cherry, lives outside of my city. Besides my family and Cherry, obviously.
Well, I
mean, outside of my city.
That's not a big of a like. That would be a bigger goal for me to do than for you to do.
Yeah, true. Well,
because you live in
but
Red Deer.
ironically,
What's the population?
you have more gamers friends in Acme, in a small town village, than I do in this city.
That's ridiculous. Strange. Acme's population 650 people.
Yeah, and
like it's
100.
It's small.
30,000, I believe.
130.
So there's.
I'm like 3-digit. Carla's in the 6 digits. So,
but
yeah, so
I have met people here, but I'm kind of picky because, I mean, there's people I wouldn't want to game with on the regular, so I need to find the people that I would like to game with on the regular. So that's me being a little bit picky. But
so if Carla's met you and you live in Red Deer, but then there's
no wait.
Because I mean, you're available to play during the day as well. You know, like I need to find a board game retired person in Acme.
Yes.
Lives next door to me. Like that would be my ideal person. Which, you know what, I might have found.
Oh yeah, you said you did maybe.
Well, because somebody we had bought dog food because Nick's dog's living with us right now. Bought dog food, she hated it, so we gave it away. And then the lady came to pick it up, and then she's like, "Oh, you're the board game person, aren't you?" She's like, "I love board games. I really want to start playing more board games." Oh, nice. She lives on my street, just a couple doors down.
Yeah,
maybe, fingers crossed, maybe she's retired.
Yeah. She can play whenever. Well, and you get off early a lot of times. You're off around 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm off at 2, right? So
game or 2 in there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, but
that's one of my goals.
That's a good one to kind of connect with more people to play games with.
And I mean,
if you have a neighbor that plays with you every day, you don't need to worry about that. But I don't have that.
Yeah. No, and I mean, partly it's my fault too, because I don't really go out looking for it. And when I host my events, they're invite only. So it's only usually people that I've already gamed with. But I am going to actually put it on my Red Deer Fanatics site this month to see. And the only reason I don't open it to the public normally is I don't want people to come that don't appreciate the whole weekend of it. You know, like they might... Like, I know these people that are invited, they love it, look forward to it. And I always say, if you know someone who you think would enjoy it, you're welcome to invite them. But I've never opened it to the public, which I'm going to open it just to my board game page and see if you attract a few Red Deer people and see if, you never know, we'll meet some new...
Yeah, because you kind of want to have gamers there, ideally.
Exactly. And not so much because, it's far away, but with weather-wise in the winter, I mean, a lot of times, you know, Irina will be planning to come and then the weather's terrible. And so, of course, I'm not wanting her to drive or Kayla or someone. So, you know, it's just easier if it's in the city than...
No, it makes sense to have somebody local that can be like your go-to.
Yeah.
For sure. And luckily, like I have a few in town here, but they all have young kids. So, you know, there's a sporting event, there's different things that come into play. So it's not like, okay, if I want to play a game today, I have guaranteed somebody available to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm such an omni gamer, you are as well, that I have games that, you know, certain friends really like, where I have other games that I would really like to play that I know they don't like. So I'm like, oh, maybe there's other people out there who would like these type of games. So
I would love to find somebody that likes like the medium heavy.
Yeah.
That'd be like, hey, because I'm playing like the party game. I've got that down. We play party games.
Yeah.
But to play like a bigger game, even just one other person that we sit down, okay, let's play this big game or let's learn this new game. Like somebody who's into that'd be great.
Yeah. Irina's been...
And somebody who's like, let's just play crib. and that'd be great as well.
Yeah, no, that's good too. Yeah, no, I have to say Irina plays everything with me. She'll play anything,
Nice.
and she likes she doesn't really like deduction, I don't think, but we haven't really played one of those. But other than that, she'll play anything. So it's kind of, and I
Nice.
know you and Kayla will play anything, and that's why I love
Yes.
getting together with you two, because it's like, what are we playing? Just bring something to the table, kind of thing. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited.
That's honestly, it is fun to have somebody like that will just be like, I'm open to anything, let's do it. Yeah, for sure. And then luckily our game group definitely has quite a few of those type of players, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Anything else we want to ask in our Q&A?
Nothing's coming to the top of
No.
my head right now.
And we can move on as well. We're already at the 1 hour 40 minutes anyways.
Oh,
So I think I have one more slide. I don't even remember what's on it. Let's go see. Yeah, to play next, what's on the agenda? What are you hoping to play soon?
So today, actually, I'm either going to learn the Voynich puzzle or Covenant.
Okay.
So those are both two heavy games, and I have to choose which one. I wasn't sure about Covenant. I bought it. It's not my typical type of game. It's like that game was actually supposed to be a Lord of the Rings game, but they didn't use the IP, so it's just all about like, I think, trolls and stuff. But it's had so many good reviews, and people like it. Some people have picked this as their number one game of 2025.
Oh, no way.
And
Wow.
it's one of those combo games where I think you only get 12 turns or something, but some of those turns can be like, I do this to do that and get this and go there and get this and get that. And I love that. So I'm like, oh, maybe this is for me. So I did purchase this after Christmas from Wizard's Loft. They had like a 10% off. It's in shrink. And I'm like, I'm going to think about it, because I could always just return it or exchange it and watch a video and see. And so I have to decide if I'm going to pull that shrink off, or if I think maybe it won't be for me. I feel like it will. It's just not the theme that I'm drawn to. So I'm kind of torn.
Mm-hmm.
But the Voynich puzzle was a Kickstarter I got, and the rule book isn't the greatest. So that sometimes deters me, because when you really have to read it and then think about I don't know if it's a translation issue, but
Right.
yeah. So those are the two. One of them I'm going to learn today.
Nice.
What about you? What's up for you?
Well, I bought that big box of games that came in. There's a bunch in there that I do want to get played. So I have Tea Garden. You've talked about it. I've never played it. I want to try it. I got Ink that I'm looking forward to trying.
That's awesome.
I got Sears Catalog, which is one that I've seen. I bought it. So I never really heard anything about it, but it would kind of come up, and it's a trick-taking game. So I'm like, well, I'm in already, a trick-taking game.
I've heard that one's good.
I'm interested into it. I got Tranquility, which is another one that you had talked about, the Ascend one.
And you can play that solo too, so that could be one of your.
Which normally I'd be like, whatever, but if I'm gonna play a game a day and
it's
Acme,
puzzly.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, so that's probably. I mean, and then I used to play solitaire all the time, and I would play solitaire cribbage all the time. So it's not like I don't like solo games. It's just most games, like if it's a board game field game, I prefer to play that with people.
Yeah, and this goes well with.
That's what. Yeah, so yeah, I got Tacted, which I want to try as well.
That's good too.
Bullet. I have played Bullet before. It was neat. The one aspect I didn't care about it was the player elimination. And when we played it, the first two players got eliminated, and there was still a long time before the other two players. But if I play it two players, doesn't matter.
Okay, I don't know what game. I was thinking Silver Bullet, but which one is this? Bullet?
Let me show you, because it's sitting right in front of me here. Bullet.
Oh, okay.
With a heart.
That one.
That was kind of really interesting, because it's puzzly, It's a push your luck. You have these tokens that you're pulling out, and they got to go down, and you can kind of activate different things that helps. And you try not to clutter too much, because if they move down, they go through, you lose life. But what's really interesting is what you clear off your board gets added into the pool of the next person, and it goes into their bag, so they have those extra tokens they have to place. So it's kind of interesting. Like, the better you do, the more the next player has to deal with. Like, so it was a really interesting game when I had played. And now they got like bullet heart, bullet stars. Like, there's different versions now. So I don't know. It's just, remember, the very first time I played it was a learning game. It was a player elimination game, and 2 got eliminated right away, and then the next 2, it didn't happen for a long time. So that was kind of like, well, but I want to give it another try because the concept was super cool. So was it just a one-off, or just play at 2 players and it's a non-issue? So we will see. So I got that I kind of want to play. I got a couple of murder mystery type games, and I'll show you the couple that I just recently got. So I have that puzzle one I want to do. I have a couple of like these one that plays with like the little bomb thing.
You have to
like, you have like
the screen's so small. So
yeah, the
that's
escape
from
room.
yeah, I have that one too. That's with the escape game, right?
Yeah, so you have like the bomb that goes on the table, and you have these keys that you got to solve, get what the key combination needs to be, and you push it down, and it has the count. Like, the anxiety and the angst that this creates is amazing. I absolutely love it. So I got
Ticking time bomb. Yep.
murder mystery, and then I have another dimension that kind of looks like Stranger Things theme. Just finished watching Stranger Things. I'm like, I want to do that. Plus, I was just at the Three Hills Books store in Three Hills, and they have tons and tons of those murder mystery type ones at amazing prices. So I was like,
you have to FaceTime me next time you go there.
I will. Like, I'm not in Three Hills very often, but every time I go, it's worthwhile.
Yeah.
So yes, I want to get, and I really, really enjoy the escape type games, and then there are solving games. So I want to do more of those this year. But yeah, so that's kind of what's on my agenda. Mostly because these are out, they're not packed up as well, so that plays into it. I'm not enjoying having my collection unavailable.
I can't imagine. I would be so restricted.
Yeah.
I would move in with you for a week.
It is restricted.
If that happened.
Well, then that's the thing, right? Like, when I play games with you guys, everybody brings games, so it's not like we're dependent on mine. I didn't plan proper as to what I would pack, because they got packing while I was working, and I just ran downstairs and pulled a few. The games, like the boxes, are at home, so I could randomly start opening boxes and pull some games out, like be mystery box or whatever.
That's kind of cool. Could be like, let's play something from
some of the shelves, right? Like, and some of the shelves are still available, so I could still, like, so it's not as bad as I make it sound. So there's still some games I can get to, but like, Nick is like, okay, we're going like New Year's Eve party. They want me to provide the games. I'm like, okay. He's like, did you leave Word Slam out? No, it's not. And that one is in a box, and it's impossible to find. Like, you can't be like, oh, let's play that game. Where is it?
Yeah. Yeah, because you would ask.
Who knows? Nobody knows.
I think I own it.
Yeah. But so that was our recap for 2025 and kind of like our plan for 2026. It's been a good year, and I think it's going to be a great year coming up as well. Yeah. So next episode, as I mentioned, we're doing our top 9 games published between 2006 to 2010.
Including 2010.
And then as we get closer, like what we'll do with these series, as we get closer, we'll start doing smaller range and be like, hey, our favorite game from this one year or whatever. So,
but we're going
to, and because we're added,
right?
Yeah, including 2010. Yeah. So 5 years range. Right. And then, so we'll kind of continue with that series, eventually do kind of like top 9 games from 1 year, because we're getting more and more exposed to games each year now as well. So that's happening. But yeah, so before we call it quits, Carla, where can we find you?
I'm on Instagram at Boardgame Specialist, all one word, and I have a Facebook page called Red Deer Board Game Fanatics. And make sure you join our Discord. We chat a lot in there. Everybody posts their games and opinions and pictures and all kinds of things, and we just kind of have a blast in there. And it's just a fun little community that we have going. And again, if you are on Discord, you want to play a game with me on BGA, invite me. I forget sometimes to like who's all on there on BGA, so don't think I don't want to play a game with you, because I do. I want to play with everyone. So yeah, invite me to any game and I'll try and learn it for sure. What about you, Mel?
So I am on Instagram at Mel's_boardgame_room. I also have a Facebook page called Mel's Board Game Room. I'm on Blue Sky, which I forget to post to all the time. So I'm almost on Blue Sky. And I think that's Mel's Board Game Room as well. And then my YouTube channel is Mel's Board Game Room. So today I am going to be doing an episode, like I'm going to be recording kind of my holiday season game hauls, show all the games that I got this last holiday. So that's probably going to go up either later today or tomorrow. So be sure to keep an eye. Well, by the time this airs, this will be out. But yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for listening. Bye for now.
If you want to stay with me, if you want to try, maybe